Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing today, spawning on the left, we have Agent playing as human, and he's going for a tavern here. You can see he's got nothing at the altar. Back the other way, TGW with Night Elf scouting this out, and also goes for a tavern here, also the Panda. The map is Echo Hiles 2.2. This is just a ladder match. No tournament stakes to this one. So it's a mercenary camp creep attempt for Night Elf Panda. Meanwhile, Agent getting aggressive immediately, sending 4 footies across the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doing a bit of creeping with militia behind this. Be careful, one of those getting a little bit low. Oh! Not good for Agent. Getting the runaround from these Night Elf units at the moment as well. Doesn't have like a fast archmage to just run around and chase these archers, get a lot of damage in. Bit of damage onto the archer, then rolling on through. Could maybe have considered an attempt on the Hunter's Hawk cancel. Don't think it would have been successful, but... Oh, nice. Good timing on the Breath of Fire. Takes out 1 Wisp. Should be able to cancel this Moonwell also, if he wants to. 3 archers in here, though, laying into these footies. Looks like one of them's going to go down out the back. Panda's still in here. Detonate. Starts construction of the Moonwell a bit further forwards, a bit more of a block going now, only one entrance. Maybe we could put a shop there later on. Speaking of, what was that up there? Was that a shop? Maybe. Either way, it got cancelled very quickly. Was detonated. Overall, I'd say it was pretty successful harass. I think he killed 2 wisps, caused 2 more to detonate. To 1 footy loss, so I think that's a win for Agent. It's also slowed down the creeping so far of TGW.
A player's forces are under attack.
Trying to do some creeping now, but Agent's not going to give him the breathing room to do so. Wisp down here, just checking things out. Militia creeping out the rest of the camp. That's level 2 on the human Panda. Defend on the footies as well now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bit of harass onto the Wisp. Footy out here with Defend on. Bouncing a few of those arrows back. Does not have dust, so not a lot they can do about these archers, especially when they're right next to a Moonwell like this. Maybe if he had level 2 Breath of Fire, but he's nowhere near that. Okay, Archmage second for Agent. No second hero, okay. Has not completed its tech yet. Slow tech. Did go for Huntress. So that partially explains it. Another Moonwell coming up for TGW. Detonates the Wisp and then into the center. Got a couple consumables running. Hatchbag going for the Water Elemental first off. Behind this though, TGW managing to find a bit of time to do some creeping. There's +8. Oh, that was a terrible Breath of Fire. Stinky one. About to come into daytime, so these archers aren't going to be able to hide for much longer. Rifle chasing all the way through. One archer down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mud Golem called in by TGW, looking to chase down this rifleman. She's going to be too slow. Picked up an Ogre Mauler as well. Not a bad option against the footies. Actually going down there. Takes out another archer, decides to town portal out. Job done. Pretty successful attack, I have to say. Is it? Yeah, I think every single archer went down there, and he had 4 of them, was it? Starts up a shop down the bottom. Has got a tree of life down here, walking that into position. Do not believe Agent has scouted this out. So this is TGW's X Factor at this stage. After a bit of a rocky start. Agent meanwhile creeping up the center. Brings in some militia for this camp as well. Big invul potion. Level 3 on the panda as well, pretty much exactly. Bit of a chase down, but players not really committing. And okay, Agent actually gonna start up creeping in the center. Or maybe not. Maybe just picking up a heal scroll actually on the AM. Can TGW hold? He's got a couple Dryads surely on the way. Yeah, here they come. Not here yet though. Mud Golem doing its best. Playing a bit of slow. Mauler though getting bullied. The priest's doing a lot of healing out the back. Negating quite a lot of this Night Elf Panda's damage. With those breaths of fire. He's the target of all the focus fire at the moment. Got an ancient protector back here from TGW though. It's about to complete. That could be a turning point. Got a couple peasants down here starting up some towers. Agents getting a little bit low on his own panda now. He's brought into tower range. Focusing down the Ancient of War. Now switching over to the AP. One Dryad going down there to the rifleman, chasing down those Night Elf units. Yeah, the Breath of Fire, they're doing okay damage, but so many priests making it hard to get the kill, but maybe about to take one priest down here. Another Soul Breath of Fire, no more mana on the Night Elf Panda now though. There goes the Ogre Mauler, that's big experience. Nearly level 3 on Agent's AM already. Crazy to see.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here come a couple more Dryads dispelling the water elemental. Don't really want to be taking big damage from the rifleman like that though, if possible. Trying to kill these towers. They're pretty close to completion. Oh, it's not quite enough damage from the panda. Here comes one more Dryad. No. Has to run away. The shop gets the heal potion just in time, but the tower does complete now. It's got the heavy armor. It's going to be much harder for the Dryads to do anything against that. And the Tree of Life itself quite low in health now. Constantly getting chipped at these towers, I imagine. The Rifleman doing very well against the Dryad heavy play. TGW having to run away with the panda while the Clarity's running. Evacs the Wisps around the corner. And the expansion is down. He got, what was it?
A player's forces are under attack.
About 1,000 gold out of it. Would not say it's too impressive. But this is a good idea from TGW, catching a bunch of units, trying to make their way over to the rest of the human army. And softening up agents' fighting force. TGW now only 5 food behind.
A player's
after those
forces are under
pickoffs.
attack.
I was wondering if he was maybe going to expand down here
town is
himself.
under
Looks like he's choosing not to, though. I think he could probably if he prepared to tower up a bit more. Not opting for that. Agent meanwhile. Creep, but gets stolen, the big ogre, by the breath of fire of
A
TGW.
player's forces are under attack.
Pretty close to 5 on his panda. And again, he finds these pickoffs. Agent with the rally jack, losing quite a few units. Yeah, those towers are still there. Peasants making their way home now. Had to go around the long way. I think the Wisp did see them, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Staying just out of sight range, it looks like. Bit of creeping through the center for agents. A replenishment potion. Panda fully stocked now for TGW. I'm sure he would like a level up, and he'd probably get it from killing these towers, actually. These towers do have piercing damage, though, so they are decent against strides, even though they're very low damage. And that is the level up.
Player's forces are under attack.
Get more creeping from Agent, though. He's going to be close to 5 on his own panda thanks to this. Let's say circle it. And this is where maybe TGW's intercepting force losing some momentum. Tally staffing in with the panda, though, looking for a kill on this rifleman. Could be losing a Forest Troll Berserker for his troubles, though. Decided not to chase any further. I think he could have got away with it, though. There are no sorceresses in Agent's army at the moment for a potential slow to stop the panda from escaping. He's letting rip a big breath of fire there, but the priests are healing it off quite nicely. The priests at the moment, though, don't have the Brilliance Aura. AM was off shopping.
A town is under siege.
Getting back involved now, and the rifleman chasing off the Dryads. Another breath of fire. Keeping the caster's mind low. And there's that sorceress. Now the panda's in a spot of bother. Tries to come in from the back with a wisp, maybe for detonate, unsuccessful. Good focus fire on the rifleman, by the rifleman. Restarting the expansion behind this, though. TGW's managed to escape with that Forest Troll Berserker, maybe forgotten about it. Gonna pick up an invul potion from the shop, and some boots as well. He's looking for a bit of extra mobility on that high level panda. Seems like at the moment TGW's strategy kind of relies on getting a level 6 panda, I would say. Needs something that's a bit beefier on the front line. It's still quite a way off, though. Oh, he's going for mountain giants, is he? He's going for all the side tech for them. He's completed Tree of Eternity. Expansion is coming up. He does not have Nature's Blessing. No extra armor on these, so even though the human army not particularly strong against buildings, it's only having 2 armor instead of 7. Knock it down reasonably quickly. But the counterattack. Tries to come around the corner. Quick build on the lumber mill. Looks like he's going to focus on the tower first off. And that goes down reasonably fast. 1 peasant down so far. He does not have a town portal, remember. Panda getting right out the back. Oh, 3 dryads going down to this. Panda's got to do a lot of economy damage here.
A town is under siege.
No stun, no Mountain King, remember. He's staffing out to safety. So he's a bit free to do this, but maybe if he killed like 2 more peasants, that would have been quite good for TGW, but that was a lot of drives. 3 of them going down. And his expansion's still dead, so I don't think that was a great move in the end. But it did buy him some time to make the Mountain Giant transition. He's got 2 of them coming online. Pretty much rounds out his army composition up to 50. So let's see if that can make the difference. Human Panda also getting close to 5. Agent has pushed into low upkeep though, going up to 55 now. And there it is, the Mountain Giant on the field. Pops a taunt, runs away. Guides coming in now. Riflemen quick to switch their focus fire across though. And there's the other Mountain Giant. Take a decent chunk of damage. Picks up a War Club on one of them. Panda coming in from the other side. Heal Scroll to counteract that Breath of Fire damage. He pops the Invul now. He's got the Orb of Venom. More potions worn off. Dride's going down fast. Another heal scroll on the side of Agent. I didn't know he had 2 of them. He's doing well against the Panda's Breath of Fire. Oh, they're trading off. TGW maybe doing alright at the moment, but you can't really heal these Mountain Giants back up very efficiently. Does have the Wellspring actually. Oh, Breath of Fire takes down that one. Now he's way behind those Mountain Giants. Is such a huge proportion of his population, each one of them. Way behind on food now, but he did get level 6 on the Panda during that fighting. That's what I was talking about. That's his turning point. He's coming in. Puts the Human Panda up in the air. Gets dispelled though. Look at the damage from those Pandas. Smashing the Rifleman. That's going to have to be a town portal out. He's lucky not to lose a 3rd rifle squad there. I think he did manage to knock out 1 Moonwell though of TGW. Didn't matter. But he might need to do some repairs on those, otherwise they'll go down to a Breath of Fire. While this is going on, he's going for another expansion. TGW is not giving up on that Expo.
A player's forces are under
Panda's
attack.
trying to run across the map, but time out. Might be able to kill this Rifleman. He's just about got enough for another Breath of Fire. There it is. Could tele stuff wherever he wants to. Panda coming down the bottom. 2 heal scrolls. Still got that big invul. Never used it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not off Panda trying to run.
A town is under
Can't always
siege.
tele stuff if he has to. Human Panda chopping down that tree. Another Ancient Protector from TGW. It's interesting. Maybe expecting another base attack shortly. It's painful when the Drides take one of their own spears. Kind of drew these Riflemen a little bit out of position, but Mountain Giant suffering here. Oh, got the Sork out of position. So difficult to kill anything though. This Rifleman attacking friendly units. Is that a misclick? I just saw. Wasn't for long though. One Mountain Giant about to fall. Surprised he didn't pick up a staff TGW. Did I just see the Human Panda pop the invul? Well, Seems like a misclick. Either way, Night Elf Panda nearly going down. Telly staffing out, saving the day. Still quite low in health though. And as I was saying, these two Moonmiles, you never end up repairing them. They'll go down quite fast. Starting up the expansion once more. About to lose one of his ancient protectors. Has got Nature's Blessing this time round. Did eventually tick it, and there we go. Pops his ultimate. Human Panda up in the air, dispelled. He's got a town portal out of this one. Didn't kill a single rifleman. Brought in some militia. I don't know if TGW saw that. Doesn't look like he's using the Windwalk on the Storm Panda to chase these guys down. But he's running right across, and so is Agent. Gonna have a bit of a collision here. Still quite a lot of time left on this ultimate. We'll take out one sorceress. That Fire Panda doing big damage. One rifleman going down. And there we go, ultimate wears off. Huge Breath of Fire, heal scroll to counteract that damage. No more mana, but he does have one mana potion. Mountain Giant getting chopped up by the militia. Oh, there's so much damage from that Breath of Fire. Taking a while to knock down that Mountain Giant. Did go for, is it the resistance skin upgrade? Took out a good chunk of the militia there, and then Telly staffing out to safety. Still not particularly close to 6 on the Human Panda. The Tree of Eternity's walked its way into the center. He's got the expansion nearly completed down here, so if TGW can hold on for a few more minutes, get some gold income, he could still win this.
Under attack.
If Agent's Panda though gets to 6, that could be lights out. He's got to be careful. Make sure he doesn't feed any experience. Priest come in to heal off that Breath of Fire damage. Can't do some long range mining into the center because it's getting entangled right now. He hasn't crept out his own gold mine, so can't long range mine out to there either. He's gonna bring the militia in for a fight, Agent. Expecting a scrap at the Tree of Eternity. Dispels the slow. The boots on his panda are making a bit of a difference. Spamming those Breath of Fire, getting out of range again. And here we go, he's up and mining. He does only have one Ancient of Lore, which could be a problem. If he loses Tree of Eternity, he won't be able to rebuild it. Going in with a Wisp to get a little bit of gold, might be able to get 20 out of here. Well, not even actually, because Agent's going to spend a Breath of Fire to kill it even faster. Oh yeah, no, he got 20. That's it. Comes in for a detonate. Got the panda at least. Don't think he really got the casters. Using more Dryads. As I was saying though,
a player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he's got the ultimate up. Human Panda gets quite low early on, dispelling the water elementals, focusing on the Archmage, who's actually very low. I think he's going to be able to get away though. Turns his attention back onto the army. No town portal this time for Agent. Can't get away from this Panda ultimate, but Agent about to hit 6 himself. Doesn't have any mana for his ultimate, however. And he has lost so much in this fight to this Panda ultimate. It's crazy. Meanwhile, TGW continuing to pump Dryads. He's got the gold income. See if Agent can save up enough mana for his own ultimate. He is doing some long range mining. It's very slow though, only 5 peasants, lost a lot of them using them as militia. Is he going to pick up a
town is under
mercenary?
siege.
A little bit of moon juice in these moon wells, which are probably going to be targeted next. Picks up a heal scroll invul potion. Dryad's going to wrap around, come in from the rear. Panda's not quite there. 5 XP to go.
A town is under siege.
Okay.
Forces are under attack.
Not going to try fight at all. Just buying more time. Finds the vulnerable underbelly of peasants. And he's got 2 left now. And kills off the tower. That's enough experience for the panda. He's level 6 now. Looks like maybe he expects another gold mine and is up and mining for quite some time as well. About 3k out of that mine in total now. Okay, pretty good dodge with the casters on the Breath of Fire. Dryad's quick to disengage. And just buying time. He doesn't really care that much. If he's mining, he's winning. Dryad's coming in. Focus down these priests. If he can kill these 2 priests, that would be huge. Gets rid of the water elemental. Human panda goes into his ultimate. And Dryad down. But there go to the last priest. And at this stage, can't imagine Agent winning this anymore. TGW popping his own panda ultimate. Archmage in major trouble. And that's it. Throws in the towel. Well done by TGW. Yeah, he just kept plugging away there and got to level 6 with his panda, and that was really the turning point. Agent didn't quite have enough pushing power to make it count when he pushed into the main base of TGW, right? You know, killed off like 1 moonwell. But yeah, the panda level 6 was the turning point, able to pick off a lot of units, especially that I suppose you call second to last fight, when Agent didn't have a town portal, couldn't get away from it. He lost so many units there. And that's where TGW took control of the match. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.